best
Is that
part of
right?
waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Jason kicks ass in your cup. That's what I got. Happy Wednesday, Deeds. What's shaking, buddy?
Hmm.
he
Hold on.
said, hold on.
Hold on.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's Jason Gulick, Mark Deeds Klaczynski, the Goo and Deeds podcast. Jason Gulick here, coming from Phoenix/Glendale, Arizona. It is 6:30 in the
Glendale.
AM. Yep, Glendale in the hizzy fo shizzy. Mark Dietz Klaczynski's based out of Houston/Katy, Texas, where it is nice and sunny out there. We're both rocking the Zero shirts today.
Keep on rocking in the zero world.
Word
Yes,
up.
zero. Where it's at. Good
I
morning.
got
Happy
two.
Wednesday.
Yeah, happy Wednesday, Deeds. It's like I said,
Wait,
it's
how many turntables do you have?
two turntables and one microphone.
Cool. I got my earbuds. So
Nice. No, I
yeah.
don't have a mic. It's outside on the back porch. Today I'm coming to you live from my couch. What's up, bitches? I'm back home. Yay!
Yay! I got Mike Shears. Hey, that's my name,
Yeah.
Mike Shears. Cool
Mike
name.
Shears.
Could be a cool
So
alias.
today we're gonna have a guest on here shortly. It will be a gentleman. What up, Jeremy? Good morning. Yeah, I got my laptop working too, and nobody's taken over yet. So we're
Take it
gonna have
over, Jamid.
we're gonna have a gentleman on here shortly. Um, looking forward to speaking to Rick with I love what is it? I love my windows
I love my windows, LLC out of Florida. We got a Florida man coming in.
from Naples.
This is a
Naples.
nice place.
Is Naples the same place where Squeegee Tom went after he left Orlando? I feel like that is.
I feel like it is 2 hours south. And
Feel
if he
like
would
it
have
is.
just went 2 hours north instead of coming down and then up, he would have made it to like Maryland. Damn it! But it is what it
Damien
is. We got to see
Damien
Naples.
just popped in real quick. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Rick, but I just saw Damien's thing pop in there. So as we were loading, good morning, Codrine. As we were loading the car, whatever day it was, Monday, Damien was able to swing through. He finally got a chance to meet Marisa, which was awesome.
Cool.
And Julian as well. Evie was floating somewhere around, but Damien was there for the shit show that is the Pompa Gulick family packing the car. So it was great to see Damien. It was cool too. I got a couple. I got a pin. I got two pins, an extra one from Michael Koleski, and a
Cool.
hat from Jake Van O to give to Damien. So I was transporting merchandise in between the states. So yeah,
Speaking
I
of
brought.
transporting, how many side eyes did your wife give you for bringing your water filtration system? Did she give you shit like at least twice? Like, oh, we're loading that motherfucker now.
Yeah, so and when we left, it was raining, and we knew rain was in the forecast. So she looked over at me and she's like, "You better fucking use that thing, Jason."
Hmm.
So
We
I
brought it.
did. I did.
Yeah.
I used it. I used it twice. I used it on my brother's house, and then I also used it on my cousin's house. I did not. I did. I was unable to get any extra work in. I didn't really have time. I was really hoping that I would have, but time really didn't allow for it. And because of the weather on the Wednesday and Thursday, those are the days that I really had available,
Yep.
and it didn't work out, unfortunately. Good morning, Tyler, and good morning, Jessica Battle. What is shaking? And I am in his house. Yes, I took it inside today. I'm taking it back old school. The dogs are going crazy. They miss me. Yes, Damien, and that cap did not. It made everything flawless. Damien gave me a cap. I was carrying the Atom in a big old like 27-gallon bucket in case
Mhm.
of any leakage.
Sure.
Uh, Marisa has a nice Telluride. I didn't want to fucking get water all over the place.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
I put it in a 27-gallon like travel tote or
Tote.
whatever.
Yeah.
And Damien's like, "Are you doing that for the leaking?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he's like, "Oh man, I got a cap that'll help for that." So he gave me a
Yeah.
cap and everything worked out perfect.
Yeah. You could pick up a cap at any Ace Hardware. It's just a outdoor hose bib spigot cap, like a nickel. But yeah, very cool. Glad that worked out for you.
Dude, and
Um,
can I tell you, Deeds? You know
Tell
I'm
me,
a weird.
Deeds.
Like, tell me, Deeds. Um, not going to D Town and not seeing Damien. That would have fucking sucked.
It's Damien
Um,
Town.
it is Damien Town, bro. Like, and we didn't get a chance to work together, but as long as I get a couple minutes, we got a little puff on, started our Monday right, said good morning. His wife was there too. Rachel cracks me up. I could tell
Why?
she wasn't having it yet. It was early Monday. They hadn't even had their first job. She wasn't a full cup of coffee in yet. So
What?
uh yeah.
Hmm.
She's like how you said, how many times did your wife give you the side eye about the thing? She was probably giving Damien the side eye too, like, why we gotta go see this motherfucker?
Yep.
But
I got shit
I
to
appre-
do.
I know
Days of our lives. Come on.
I appreciate. No, she's all business, bro. She wants to get the shit
Get
done
to
too.
work.
I know how Rachel rocks. She gets down.
Time
She
is
wants to
money.
get. Yep, she wants to get to the job, get the shit done, and get back home. She's a G. So,
She does.
props to Damien and to Rachel, who are both two of the best in the business and wonderful stewards of our industry. So today is
Yeah.
Wednesday, Craig. Today is Wednesday.
This,
Can I
he
ask?
woke up
So
this. Go ahead.
I'm looking at the feed and I'm seeing a bunch of people's I guess the little emojis. It looks like Codrain's is the same as Tyler's and as Squeegee Chicks. Is there a reason behind that? Or did
It could
somebody
be
like
your computer cookies need to be refreshed or defragged, or regime is just doing something funny to you
well,
today.
Damien's is different. I see Damien's is his little emoji of the little bobblehead or whatever. I see Craig's. I can't see what it is. But Squeegee Chicks and Tyler's and Codrain's are all the same. Is it something that
Nope.
I'm not
Yeah, your computer's just having loading issues doing
oh,
the
okay.
loading the picture JPEGs, whatever they are.
But you
It's a
know what I'm
shitty
talking about?
laptop. I think yeah, it's just their icon, their profile pic.
Oh, Craig, I need a puff right now. Oh yeah. Hey, Craig,
Hey,
did you read the feed?
did you read the feed? Have you
Can
read the
you
feed
see
yet?
it? Can you see
I
it,
can.
Deez?
I see
Okay.
it. There it is.
So what does it say?
Happy birthday, Kylie. That's right. Kylie is turning 39 again. Let's get a big
Happy
round of applause.
birthday. Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
my beautiful wife is turning 39 again. I hope she has a wonderful day. She's my special gal.
It's my special gal. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Happy birthday, Kylie
Happy birthday,
Deeds.
Kylie. Yeah. Is there a Mr. Deeds? Mrs. Deeds.
Mrs.
Yes.
Deeds.
Yeah. So yeah,
So what are you guys gonna
Henry's got summer school Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So at 9 o'clock he goes to a summer camp thing for 3 or 4 hours. So
word?
mom's vacation.
Evie Evie's going to a movie this morning, 9 o'clock.
Ooh,
So you
Mario,
get no, it will be so these are like the movies from last
the
season or
summer
last.
refresh. I got you. Yeah,
Yeah, so you get they're only $1.
dude, that's the
One
point, dude.
$1.
Give me a large popcorn, and I'll be
Eight
like, damn,
eight movies for $8.
not bad. eight
Not
weeks,
bad. Yep, 8 weeks. I
nice.
want cookies. Eat
No,
them
no, no.
cookies. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So what's good with you, buddy? Anything on the docket for today? I know. So
I've
you and I talked a
been
little bit yesterday when I got back home, and you were going through some thunderstorms, some lightning
well,
storms, some electricity in and outs. Is everything back to normal?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, for the most part, luckily, my basketball net yesterday, it went from holy shit, there's a lot of lightning and black skies over that way, to holy shit, it's raining and winding sideways. So yeah, I looked out the window and my basketball net in the driveway was starting to like wiggle, wiggle. So holy shit! So I ran outside in the rain, threw some ladders on the back of it, started my wife's car and backed up 15 feet because uh, the goddamn basketball net fell on it like last year. Actually, I'm sorry, let me back up. A fence fell on it like 2 years ago or a year and a half. So I've learned to back that ass up away from falling debris. But other than that, it was good. We needed the rain. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of gutter calls for the most part because of how much wind and shit. Like there's sticks on people's roofs. Did a morning walk. There's a lot of tree limbs down. So the whole Houston just got spanked last night. So we're going to definitely have dirty windows too. Shit all over the place. So should be a good week. But I've been busy for the last. I had like a day or two off last week. Yeah, but I'm consistently getting calls, selling estimates, getting jobs done, and today I'm taking off because I'm going to sit at the chair for Kylie so she can buzz around and do Target shopping and all the stuff that women want to do on their birthday. You know, uh,
S- Speaking of
yeah.
all the stuff that women want to do on their birthday, Kylie's in the chat. She said, "Thank you, Craig Hensel. I'd like to hear what from Kylie what she would prefer to do on her birthday, not from Deeds."
Oh,
So,
okay.
Kylie, since you're in the chat, what would you like to do for your birthday? What would make your birthday extra special? Chuck D and the Hizzy. I love Thunderstorm, says Jeremy, and $82 for 4 tickets to see a movie here. Fuck that. That's why you go to
Yeah.
summer. That's why you hit the summer ones.
Yeah. The
$1 a
re-releases.
piece.
I'll
So
go see
my
Minecraft for $1.
my sister-in-law got one. She got 5 tickets, 8 movies, $40.
That's a good
So
price.
she'll take my daughter, my niece, my nephew, herself, and then one extra kid and or family member if they choose to go. All for
Cool.
$40 for 8 movies, bro. It's
That's not bad. But
banging.
they get you in there, and then the kid's like, "Can I have a slushie? Can I get some popcorn?" But it's bottomless popcorn, so it's unlimited. But you got to buy a large. Damn. But popcorn is delicious, especially movie theater with that fake butter all over it.
Yeah,
Salt
yeah.
substitute.
So if you're
But
reading the feed, Kylie says that she just wants to have children not asking her for things. So Deeds,
mom,
that's your job
mom,
today. So I'm
mom,
gonna,
your
I'm gonna
dad
do.
is right there.
I'm gonna text Kylie all day today with requests for things to do behind the scenes,
Oh
just
yeah, she
because.
loves that. She wants to do that on her birthday. Make me do stuff. No, no, I just
we
wanted to have
we
a
aren't
chill.
that kind of. Hey guys, real quick, our friends who are watching, we are not that kind of operation. We are not that big time. I do not send crazy requests to Kylie.
No,
That was just
Kylie,
for
she loves what she does, and she does good work.
joking purposes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damien says he drops another 60 on concessions. Scott,
yep.
he said, man, you got hit harder than he. Good morning, Prez. Mimosas for Kylie Kodzinski. Deeds, you gonna get the wife a little tipsy today?
Here, honey, here, have some champagne and some orange juice. Go drop the kid off and at the summer camp. Then come back. I'll make you some more, some bottomless pancakes. No, it's she does whatever she wants today. She's not much of a drinker, but she's definitely she'll have a Starbucks, so she'll grab one of those at drop off. But yeah,
Uh,
I don't know. Maybe she'll hit up Home Depot, buy some soil. I don't know. Had a big day planned.
yeah,
Yeah, but I'm on
definitely.
kid duty today for sure. I'm taking
You
off my
need,
dad force field, so I'm not invisible anymore. I was like, hey,
yeah.
ask me, don't ask your mother. Sometimes you got to
My
do that.
my wife,
Hmm.
Marisa, she's actually got to go back to the office a couple times this week, so I will be on dad duty as well. Even though like I'm gonna have to after the show I'll get Evie up and get her dressed and ready to go. She'll be gone for a couple hours and then she'll be back. But today, tomorrow, and then Friday morning, Billy's got everything under control today, tomorrow. And then Friday, I think I'm gonna do a quick little exterior only out in Sun City, which is like a senior community. It's
55 or
for
65.
I
I've
think
got
it's
one that's 55 and older. I'm like, holy shit, they do that?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
so that's what they started with. And you know what's crazy is now you see 20, 30. As we've gotten older,
Yeah.
55 is not old anymore.
I sold my
Like
Bitcoin and retired at 35, that kind of shit.
yeah. Um so I think they're all 55 and older, but like I said, back in the day that felt like 55 was so old and now that's only 7 years away. Fuck.
Yeah. Dude, I was at the drive through at McDonald's a couple weeks ago and it said 55 and older senior coffees. I'm like, 55? What the? All right, cool. Just got to wait a little bit longer. I get cheap coffee, small size only. But
Small
yeah,
size
kind of
only.
kind of creeps me out. They're calling 55, whatever. So we'll see.
Yeah,
According to my
that's
customer, there'll be med beds that can reverse aging and heal you. So we'll see if that works. But yes, it's Wednesday, and our guest of today, I guess, hasn't responded to that in the emails and the links. So we apologize. Maybe Rick Day will pop in at some point, but he's doing his thing this morning.
his last
So
name is
it ha-
Day.
day, like night and day.
Day and night.
Yeah, it could be Rick Knight, Rick Day, just like we got my
Morris.
Cheers.
I wonder if he's related to Morris Day
Mm-mm. Most day and the time.
and the
Mm.
motherfucking
My
time.
my jungle love. What?
Oh, yo,
Mm.
yo.
I think I wanna know ya, know ya.
Oh,
What?
yo, yo.
Yeah, so it looks like Kylie is spending tonight with the girls. They're going to a nice Mexican restaurant. They're going to have some appetizers, some queso, some margaritas or mojitos. Just have a good time. And I want her to have a good time because having a good time's where it's at.
So
Jeremy,
Jeremy
where's your,
asked,
yeah,
it's
where
so
that?
I have a 30 ounce, but I accidentally left my 40-ounce Starbucks big cup in Colorado. Boo. Boo. I was like literally pulling away from the house and I was like, oh, I forgot my cup. So whatever. I'll get it next time. Mike Matthews, good morning to you. Good morning to Eric Leonardo. Good morning to Craig Hensel and all of those others. I think I said good morning to everybody. Chuck D. Yeah, Jessica Battle and all the homies who are popping in. Our guest this
Wow.
morning was Rick Day from I Love My Windows LLC out of Naples, Florida. He's either a little behind schedule or having some issues. We'll figure that out later. But yeah,
It
that
happens.
is what is going on.
Yep, yep,
That
yep.
is what is going on. So, what you guys got going on today? All of our friends would love to hear what you guys got going on. We got Deeds who's doing a giveaway. This is it going to be this Friday?
It's going to be this Friday. Yeah, we created a post on the Goo and Deeds podcast Facebook page. On that post, we have the infographic, what have you, and then how to win the giveaway. Will you be entered in a prize wheel if you like, comment, and share or something like that. But it is on the Goo and Deeds Facebook page, so go ahead and check that out. Um, yeah, so we'll be giving away a bunch of gutter stuff. Gutter stick, not a gutter stick, gutter gizmo, something that you can put in the gutter and pull the leaves towards you. I used a lot of that yesterday. Let me see if I've got an image of the file. Um, did that. Then you got like an orange gutter scoop, which is amazing for scooping out gutters because here we go. Boom. Give me a second. This is my basic setup. Basically, the end of my trad pole, I put the gutter getter, the pulley thing, and I could scoop, push, and pull leaves to myself, and then scoop them with that orange handled, red handled thing, dump it in the bucket, fill the bags, collect the check. You can start doing gutter cleaning with your business, charge anywhere from 179 one story up to 3+ for a 2-story. So it's kind of like windows. You average 100 or 55 or 100 an hour, and it doesn't take much overhead. You just got to buy trash bags and be careful on a ladder. So, you know, that and buy some gloves, get dirty hands. I find a lot of earthworms in the gutters, which makes me laugh because it takes a long time for soil to compost. And then you wonder how the hell do the worms get up there? What's the deal? I mean, worms aren't squiggling up. It just tells me that birds are eating them and dropping them up there or pooping them out and they're still alive. Like Jim Carrey coming out of the hippo and Ace Ventura 2. That's a worm coming out of the bottom of a bird. So just think
Gross.
about it. Yep.
Gross. I
Worms
was
and
gonna
gutters,
see.
folks.
I was gonna try and see if I could get a hold of I Love My Windows through the internet, but I'm having some issues here. It's not letting me get a hold of,
All
not
right.
letting me get into the
Jer-
Messenger app. But
Jer-
no,
Jeremy Peterson has a gutter question, and I love gutter questions. He's been doing a ton of gutters lately. Deeds, do you use a leaf blower? I do use a leaf blower for two reasons. One, any hard to reach, dangerous, or suspicious areas that are hard to reach, dangerous, I say I will blow it from the ladder and like dislodge it, knock it off. If you've got a lot of crepe myrtles or like a magnolia tree growing right up against the gutters in the house and you physically can't get there, that's why I use the gutter getter and the trad pole, because then I can extend that pole out 12 feet and then just pull everything through the gutter itself. It might take 3 or 4 effing minutes, but if you're just standing there on a ladder, pulling it towards you, putting it in the bucket, and repeating 5 times, it's a pain in the ass, but you just clean that hard to reach place. And you can tell the customer that is a hard to reach place. So that's why my gutter price is what it is. The other thing I do with a blower is twofold. I blow out the gutter after I clean it. So if there's shingle debris and bullshit in there, or stuff from the top gutter is blown down into the bottom gutter because you clean the bottom first like an idiot, I'll blow out some debris, just residual stuff like the granules, go to the one end of the gutter line and just blow, and it'll take all the puff of cloud of toxic debris out to one side. I'm not a fan of blowing out people's gutters because when people have full gutters, they're effing nasty. They're full of muck, water, muck. So if I blast them, I'm just getting mud and shingle debris all over their windows and stuff. So I'm anti blowjobs, but I will occasionally offer a customer a blowjob if the money's right. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I don't blow their windows. Yeah, I'll blow windows if I'm doing window cleaning. I'll actually take a blower and physically blow the cobwebs off. But as far as gutter cleaning, it's all done by hand. If you get a customer who's really poor or something, you can try to do them like 139 blowout. I do roof blow offs, so to speak, but gutters is my jam. So we're going to get rid of that. So offer the service, guys. Enter the giveaway.
D says he's all about them blowjobs.
All about them gutter jobs. I love it. But and that's what I. Oh yeah. Secondly, I have an attachment for my blower that is like a 4-foot extension or 3 foot, and then it's got the curled a U shape on top or whatever, an elbow. And so I will, after cleaning the gutters, like I said, blowing out the shingle dust. I'll probably like it's a 1-story. I'll put it up and I'll just walk around the house blowing the stuff out if I'm not rinsing it. But if I'm rinsing and flushing the gutters, that's an additional add-on of 15 to 45 or $60 because it takes time, money, and effort to walk around the house getting wet with a garden hose. And if you're doing a garden hose, you can either use a spray or you can get a telescoping wand with an adjustable nozzle, and you can actually flip that on and walk around the house with a 1-story and clean the 1-story gutters, or at least flush them out, so you can listen to the downspouts. If it's trickling, if it's flushing, you need to bang that sumbitch to get the stuff out. Yeah. So if you're cleaning windows, you probably should consider gutter cleaning, because if your customer has gutters, there's a chance that once every 20 years they need them bastards cleaned out. So, I get a lot of customers like, well, I moved here in 2010 and I've never ever had them cleaned. Okay, well, that sucks. So you get a little bit more work, but it's all by the foot, guys. So if you got a small house with 50 on the front, 50 on the back, it's not going to take you too long. And just like windows, you got 10 windows, times $10 a window. You got to, it's easy to calculate or just fire off a price, because you do $200-300, you're probably making $100 an hour. So again, just be careful and have the right equipment. But if you enter our giveaway, we will have all the right stuff that you need to scoop those gutters. You're just going to need a ladder, some trash bags, and a bucket. So that's it.
Dude, are the birds mating in the background?
This morning, no.
What is that noise?
I have a low hum of a pool pump in the backpack. But yeah, there's birds technically where birds do.
No, it sounds like something's like a wheel or like a bird that's like wheel. What was that?
Oh, that is a magpie or something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We don't have those in Arizona. And there's a bunch in Colorado. They're pretty interesting birds.
Are they the ones that hang out at Walmart and just like drink all the coolant fluid from the AC all the time? Just land on their head?
So at my cousin's house in Denver, there's a bunch of crazy trees. He lives in like right in the heart, not of downtown, but like
the Crowaning.
Yeah. Anyways, there's tons of trees and tons of parks where he lives, and these magpies are fucking crazy. They're bright black with a white breast and like a iridescent blue purple tail, right?
They're gonna get you. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we don't really have those out here. They're very interesting, but they're fucking wild, and they are everywhere by my cousin's house. And while I think that they're really pretty and cool looking, and the sound is pretty interesting, apparently they're a real pain in the ass. So I don't know.
Birds, just when you thought you were safe. Hey, speaking of safety, let's find out how the weather is in Amsterdam. How everything's doing there with our man.
Yo, good morning, people from all over the world. You're one of my favorite podcasts.
Oh,
sweet.
I'm not always, because of the time difference, I'm not always able to listen live, but I always follow it, guys. It's over here in the Netherlands, it's 62 Fahrenheit with a few drops of rain later. Now, I like it. It's not too cold, not too hot. I like this weather. It's not bad. Have a nice day. Stay safe, my friends. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Oh, I got it. I got the chow. You want to
Ciao,
fuck a
ciao.
chow? You got fuck a chow? Love it. That's Frank,
Uh,
guys. 62 degrees, beautiful day, just enough not to need a light jacket, but you better carry one because it's gonna rain. But yeah, beautiful day. So you don't have birds, huh? No birds live.
I mean, I do. I
No.
have a shit ton, but not the magpie. I don't have that
Okay.
specific
Well, it might
bird.
not be a magpie. It might be a American woodpecker, or some kind of a
Well, I'm
blue-tit.
like the black and white breasted bird that I kept seeing in Colorado. I don't have that one, and
Yeah,
they
we
do
don't
make
have.
some.
I back up. We don't have the white-breasted chested. I think they're more of like a black magpie or something. They're just pain in the dicks.
Yeah, no, this is it's going rain.
Go rain. That's right.
Yeah, so that bird, I thought it was spectacular. I told you
Birds.
this is the 1 year anniversary of my trip last year. When I was traveling the coast and getting to see new things. And this past trip, we drove from Phoenix to Santa Fe and Santa Fe to Denver, and then Denver to Moab, and then Moab to Flagstaff, and Flagstaff to Phoenix.
That's
And I
awesome.
got to see some more of the country, and it was great. But one of the things that I love the most too is seeing the things that I haven't seen before, and sometimes it's wildlife. And
Sure.
I have this fascination with birds. I'm no Richie Blue or James Riley, but I do have a fascination with birds, and I love seeing new animals and new things out in the wild. So yeah, it was a fucking bitchin' trip, man.
Bitch
Bitchin'
and
trip.
trip.
I got a new tattoo also. I think I brought that up. I got American Eagle on the inside of my arm, old school
Cool.
trad. So yeah, I got some new ink.
Did you ever
Yeah,
do your 25 hours of community service for the state of Virginia there? Is there a
yes.
bench? Okay, good. I was wondering about
So
your
no
benchmarks.
warrants. I turned it in. So that lady, I got a lawyer. They told me I needed to have it in by May 17th. I got it in. Then she sent me a letter back or an email like 2 days later that the thing's been continued. After she told me it needs to be done by this time, no more extensions. I
Okay.
said, all right. So I got it over there, did all that stuff. And then they sent me a letter that said it was extended again. And I'm like,
Oh,
how, like, you told me no more. Like, why would it happen? So I don't know. Hopefully
because
I didn't spend,
yeah, they can't come get you.
yeah, whatever. Well, I
Yeah.
got the hours and I did all the other stuff. So yeah, it is. It
Give
is
them a
what it
few more
is.
hours. Give them a few more free hours. Go to your local pet shelter and take dogs for a walk. Say, I
That
did
would
5 more hours for you.
that would be awesome. I would actually be all over that. As long as
Tell
I don't
Sam,
come home with another dog, I'd be fine with it.
honey, look what I found. His name's Baxter and he's adorable. You know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, my daughter wants a doggy. We'll get there someday though. All right.
Yeah. You know what? They are one of the best things too. And coming home to my dogs yesterday, it was so great. They're all going fucking crazy, and I just love seeing them, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dogs
speaking of
make,
things,
yeah, go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, I mean Craig Henson just brought up the movie Volcano, which is pretty
Mm.
much filmed in real life, just documented with Tommy Lee Jones. Rocks beats scissors, scissors beat paper, paper beats rock, hot lava beats all three. Tommy Lee Jones beats everything since he did beat the lava. So maybe that'll be Kylie and I's our apocalypse movie. We got to watch Volcano now. We're big fans of Dante's Peak. Pierce Brosnan was at his peak back in those days, but Volcano is definitely one I haven't seen more than a couple times. I do like Tommy Lee Jones, even though he looks like he was hit in the face by a shovel and just doesn't want to be there ever. That's Tommy. You know,
Did you Pierce Brosnan, Pierce Brosnan, is he better in that movie than he is in Mrs. Doubtfire?
that's actually hard to say because Mrs. Doubtfire is also a classic, and I actually just watched it a couple weeks, well, a month ago. Pierce Brosnan tried as hard as he could to get into his ex-wife's good graces, and he eventually, I think he snuck right in there. But he was a trooper. He'd be a great father to for Robin Williams, who doesn't take life seriously and it's just all around. Not, he's a great dad, but you can't just quit your job at the animation studios and move in with your brother and his boyfriend. But all in all, yeah, Pierce Brosnan is a great actor. I just watched all of the Bond films up to the the newer ones, Quantum of Solace, and Pierce Brosnan was a solid Bond too. He had his 3 movies. One of them was a little campy, but for all in all, right up there. Great, great Irish Welsh actor. Love it.
I was just gonna ask you something. Damn it.
Was it about a Bond film?
Yeah, oh, I didn't do much of the Bond, the old his era.
Timothy Dalton. Sure.
I didn't do much of his either. I did a
Right.
lot of Connery and then a lot of Daniel Craig. But what I was going to say is PlayStation, GoldenEye,
First Light.
probably,
Oh yeah, the
probably,
original GoldenEye. Yeah. Go
yes,
ahead.
on PlayStation, probably one of the coolest original video games ever. And then,
Yep.
yes,
Slap.
and then not only that, when you heard the opening credits to GoldenEye on PlayStation, you knew you were about to get into some serious shit. You knew you were going to be buckle up and settle in and get ready for a probably an hour or 2 hour run of straight
Yep.
up fun.
Straight up
So
fun. I've got
yeah,
an original 64 with the GoldenEye upstairs in the attic, and
nice.
they have it available on the Nintendo Switch, but you've got to buy a specialty edition, 64 controller just to play it because it's all jumbled up. Doesn't make sense. So you can't really beat the game unless you buy a special controller or you've got the old one. So I've got an older one. So I think I plugged it in years ago and played it. Uh, that was one of my favorite games. If I had a grenade launcher, I could reach out and touch almost anything because so you just be lobbing them down. Yep, awesome
Adam
game.
Adam Hogan just joined in. He said he's been up all night editing. I can't wait to see what Adam comes up with. Anytime he puts a project together, it always makes me excited. And I'm such a fucking nerd. We have such great friends in this industry that do such really cool stuff that I think I'm as excited to see what they come up with as they are to do it. So guys like Adam, Sean, some of the Euros, dude, like Cal, he put some really fun shit together. Squeegee Rich, um, Jessica's been doing a lot of really fun stuff lately.
Yep.
I enjoy a lot of the stuff I see on TikTok, especially. I feel like it's a different outlet sometimes. So I can't wait to see what Adam comes up with. We got to
I'm
get
gonna
Adam
try it
back
back
in.
from hiding from these birds. Get me birds.
Kylie says they're gonna eat you or something, attack you or something.
Yes, they will.
Oh, you got it.
Magpies.
That's a great looking backyard there, Deeds.
Thank you. Thank you. When you have kids, it's hard to keep up with all that stuff.
Yeah,
I've been
that's why
fortunate
you
to be able
only. That's
to
why
pick up the
you
activity.
guys only get a snippet of my back porch because my backyard's typically a disaster.
Macrame. Craig does some macrame. He was going to make some plant holders. He might take a class. Good stuff. All right. Internet connection back good.
Hey, sound like you're
Cool.
good.
All right. Yep. Internet's. Let's see here.
Craig said he just watched two great movies, but I don't know which ones.
Well, Volcano, obviously number one. Kylie is saying, yeah, we just did Greenland 1 and 2. And that was a
There's
good
a two
one.
to that movie.
It just came out.
What
It's
what what is that about? I thought that was
it's called
what
Migration. Long story short, without ruining the surprise, they have to go from one area to another because the Earth is under attack.
is it a
But
documentary?
oh, it was filmed. It's based on actual events filmed that happened in the future. No, Greenland is just an action movie with Gerard Butler, where he's got to take his family to a safe uh,
Yeah,
underground bunker thing. And then second movie, they've got to go from underground bunker thing to somewhere else because somewhere else is cooler because the grass is always greener on the other side type deal. So,
got it.
the first movie, he only had to drive 6.5 hours to the Canadian border. And then basically they showed up at the place. Now he's got to drive or fly or run from Greenland all the way down to like France, Italy area. So check out the movie based on actual events.
Based on actual events.
Looks like I'm dead again.
Good Lord. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do today other than watch the kid. Oh, you know what I gotta
Yeah.
do? I gotta fill up the kid pool again because I deflated and took the pool down because I didn't want to. It's just a little, inflatable pool, but I didn't want to take up any room in the backyard for the dogs while I was gone.
Yep.
So I took it down. I'm gonna fill that back up. I gotta blow some stuff out today. Do some nonsense. Billy's out on the glass. When I called him this morning when I was at start, or he called me, but I texted him first. He was on the way to the towers. He's doing one of the towers this morning. He's like, man, I love getting here at when it was 5:15. No one's there,
Mhm.
so he can get in and out before, anyone's there, and then not have to worry about getting in their way or whatever. So that's a good deal.
Yes.
Yep. Got a little gig going on tomorrow. It's gonna be a nice week.
Yes. Yeah, I've got a busy week. I've got a huge job tomorrow. It's going to be back patio, pool deck, driveway, gutters, house wash, and exterior window clean. So be a long day, a big day, but it's going to be good. Yesterday I did 3 jobs, and I've been using my smartwatch. So I get out of the truck, I start the timer, stop it when I leave, and so I did like 4 hours and 5 minutes of actual work yesterday. So I was like, yes, and that includes rolling up hoses, all that fun stuff. So it was a good day yesterday. So my ass hurts. My son Henry,
He said,
when we
"My
started
ass hurts."
yeah, speaking of Henry, uh, he's my pain in the butt sometimes, but he's a adorable little boy. He slept in this morning. He's usually up at like 6:30, 6:40, like whoop, I'm up. But today it was like 7:25 when we started the podcast. He was still in bed. So he had his first day of summer camp yesterday and they ran his ass tired. So looking forward to
Nice.
that again today. He had some attitude. He was like crying, upset last night before bed, just like whining about stuff. Like, oh, somebody needs to go to bed. So it happens.
Craig's asking if you know the movie Ruben and Ed with
I've
Crispin
never
Glover.
I have never seen it, but I am a Crispin Glover fan. It's just too bad he had his meltdowns in the 90s. Uh, but yeah, I haven't seen it. What's it about, Craig? Is it a good one? Is it about 3 guys that take a road trip? Is that the one with Keanu Reeves? Is that a different Crispin Glover? I think it might be.
And Ruben, is that like Rick Rubin? Who's Ed?
I don't know. That might be the movie.
Rick Rubin and Ed Lover?
Red Rubber.
Do
Yes.
you know who Rick Rubin is?
Rick Rubin. He's the producer, right? The
Yeah,
musician.
with the beard and all that. Could you imagine
Yeah,
Crispin Glover with a big ass beard playing Rick Rubin?
I could. That would be interesting. He's an eccentric dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually,
Scratching.
yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
saw a documentary about Rick Rubin, or watched, a 5 minute thing on him. And it's very interesting. He has no idea. He can't play music. He can't sing, but he's good with mixing and dealing with artists and letting them be creatively whatever. He worked on the Blood Sugar Sex Magic album for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, where that was like an intimate portrayal of, their emotions on paper. Like, yeah, a lot of the songs on that album. So go take a listen. Rick Rubin.
He's done a shit ton for the hip hop industry as well.
Yep.
Hip hop, early rap, and that's kind of my jam. That's kind of my wheelhouse. Late '80s, early '90s hip hop. Um,
Okay. Yeah.
late '90s punk too. He's got his fingerprints all over that. Like you said with the rock too, with the Chili Peppers and shit. So I
Yep.
love. Yeah,
Craig
that's
Hensel said it's about 2 guys who take a road trip, and it's a movie. I saw the cover of this movie. Um, Ruben has a mom who wants him to find a friend. Ed is his new friend. That's cool. Yeah, that's the one with Keanu Reeves, one of his first movies, right? And speaking of Ed's mom, have you ever seen Ed's Dead Mother? One of Steve Buscemi's first movies back from the 90s. It was like really fresh. Long story. I think his mom came back as a zombie and stuff. It was a really good
what's it
movie.
called?
Ed and his dead mother, Steve Buscemi, and his beautiful, beautiful man-esque chiseled features. Steve Buscemi's like first movie, Ed and his dead mother.
So you described Tommy Lee Jones as somebody whose face got hit in the head with or got
Hit in the face with a shovel and also doesn't appear like they want to be there and are having a terrible time.
okay. How do you describe Buscemi's face? You called it chiseled.
Oh, he's got chiseled features, like he was hit in the face with a shovel more than once. And that's that. No, I don't know. Steve Buscemi, he's just an awesome all-around character. If anybody else enjoys Steve Buscemi like myself, they should check out it's Boardwalk Empire. Great show. Really shows his gravitas on stage. Got like a Willem Dafoe underrated power actor.
Nice.
But Ed and his Dead Mother was made in '93. It was on HBO a lot, or Stars or something back in those days. Yeah, He makes a deal. He reanimates his dead mother, and the rest, all the cheeky shenanigans. It's a good flick, and it's early Steve Buscemi. So you get
Really
that.
early, he says. Ah,
Yeah.
there we go. Much better. I got the chase now. Oh, hold on
Hmm.
one second.
I've got birds and a lounge chair that swivels.
Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Now I'm in business, brother. Now I'm in
Yeah.
business. Oh, it is so good to be home.
Business is good. Yeah, being home is good. I was home once,
I was home
but
once.
yes. So yeah, so
Uh,
you got a good week going up. You got a couple jobs for later in the week.
yeah, and it was cool. There's this. I have this one client that I feel I feel like I used to always text her because I love doing her house. So I'll call her when I'm in the area or in the neighborhood, and she doesn't reply, and that drives me nuts sometimes.
Hmm.
Um, but she texted yesterday afternoon and was like, "Hey, we're ready to get the windows done. Can you put me on the schedule?" And I'm like, "Of course." I feel bad that I always bug you when I'm in the area. So, whoa, shit, that was
Sweet.
close.
Yep.
So hearing from you is a good thing. So we're gonna do that actually next week, so that Billy has some extra work while I'm on the road. Because yeah, I'll be back on the road on Tuesday of next week, heading to somewhere in California. So,
NorCal, baby. Or you
oh, I'm
said
not going that far. I'm
Coronado,
not going that far. It's the
Oceanside,
city.
right?
No, well, it's so the city is Norco,
NorCal.
and it's like in Riverside County. It's about 45 minutes, I guess, from San Diego. I think the families want to stay in San Diego or
Yay,
somewhere
fish tacos.
somewhere in that area.
J- Groovy Bubbles is in the His Hills over there.
Yeah, they are. Jason will probably be getting a phone call from me too. I'll see if I
Cool.
can't reach out to him. I don't know where I'm staying yet. You know what I mean? Like I got to figure it out. I don't. I don't know where the fields are yet either, so that's going to play a part into it. Like I don't want to fucking. I don't want to drive 45 minutes to each game. That's not really how I want to roll. Um, so I'm gonna look up as soon as I get the schedule. I'll do that probably today. Figure out where I'm gonna go and all that good stuff. So yeah, man.
Awesome. Figuring it
Yeah,
out. Like a circle. Go round and round. Here we go. Back and forth. One field to the next. One field to the next. Go back to the hotel. Then it's time for dinner. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
And I don't really want to drive. Like I said, 40 plus with gas, like 45 minutes there and then
Oh man,
45 minutes.
California gas prices. You're paying $5.95. I
I'm
don't know what the
already
gas
I'm
price
at like
is.
480 here, so it's not
Hmm.
much different.
With
But yeah, it's
379, 389 ish. It's
oh,
sub four, but it's peaking. You get those some gas station corners are hitting 429. So,
Airheads.
but
Steve Buscemi. Is that one of your
yeah.
faves too?
Oh yeah, yeah. Adam Sandler was good in that one. Your typical whatever's. Then Brendan Fraser flexing his comedy muscles. That was pretty good. It's all around good flick. I can't remember if Dennis Leary was in that. I want to say he was, or should have been.
Are
Maybe like a
you
negotiator
are you excited for a Mummy remake or a revamp?
of the Mummy. Kind of. I mean, if they're gonna bring them all back, sure. But and it's funny you mentioned that because the Mummy is actually streaming and about to leave HBO Max. The Mummy, Mummy Returns, Mummy, the Scorpion King, that kind of shit.
I think those are
I will.
underrated. I think those are kind of underrated.
I've seen those a lot as a kid, and
Yeah.
I've got my fill, kind of like But I will say that Bedazzled is one of my favorite Brendan Fraser films.
Well,
Only
Elizabeth
because
Hurley, you can't go wrong, homeboy.
it's not why I watch it, but
Yeah.
it's a great flick. Like I love it when he does like the Spanish theme. It's like I can't remember. I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish,
I know.
but
No, no, no.
that
It
scene's
is
hilarious.
great. Yeah. You know, hablo el
Oh, Dios
español.
mío. Yo hablo español. It's like, holy shit, that's funny. Good job, Brendan Fraser. You make me laugh. Thanks, Elizabeth Hurley, for being you. But
Yeah.
good flick, good stuff. And yeah, so it's Wednesday, folks. Make it a great day. We've got that gutter cleaning giveaway bundle package thing. Follow, like, and subscribe, however that works. And we will get you entered in for a prize wheel for Friday. So you can scoop like Snoop. To bring your green
I got a
bucket.
Snoop on the stoop.
Like Snoop on a stoop. Taking a loop. But Lemmy is God. That's right.
Hey, the
Uh,
Prez wants to know what are your top 5 Steve Buscemi movies? No particular order, because I know that once you get to 4, you'll be like, oh shit, I forgot this one. So top 5.
well, it's hard to got to rack the catalog. Obviously, he's not in too many movies, but I would say Boardwalk Empire is right up there with this is Steve Buscemi. Fargo was really good. You got Reservoir Dogs, where he was good as Mr. Pink.
Oh, that
Uncle
was
Tip.
great.
Yep. Obviously, Ed and His Dead Mother, where he got his chops, and then maybe riding an asteroid. Riding an asteroid in Armageddon. That was a good one. Just want to feel the power between my legs. But all this, he was good at Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Like Ed the Mailman was putting a spell on me or something. Maybe he was just waving. I don't know. It's crazy eyes.
What's the so Con Air?
Con Air was
Uh
good.
what's the other 80s where they go not Armageddon? Is that the one? No, which one is the one where they go to the
Comet is Armageddon.
is he on that
He,
one too?
oh yeah, he lost his mind on the comet. He kind of went
Okay.
crazy. He got space
So
raised.
there's that one. Then you got you mentioned Deeds already. What else
Airheads.
is Airheads? I haven't seen that one all the way through,
Wasn't
but
he Gollum in Lord of the Rings trilogy? Gollum. Like, all right, fuck it. We're not doing CGI. Get Steve Buscemi in here. Hey, I could do it, and he could do it. He could pull it
uh
off. Actually, little known fact: Steve Buscemi was a New York City firefighter for years, and back on 9/11, he found his way into the city, joined up with his fellows at their old ladder company, and then spent days, weeks cleaning up, searching for debris and rubble and stuff. So, hats off to an all-American actor, Top Gun actor, Steve Buscemi.
yeah,
Um,
and Jeremy mentioned Grown Ups. That is also one of my
those are all the Adam Sandler isms where they give
yeah.
him a few minutes. Even that stupid Hoobie Halloween was good to have him in there.
That's a sleeper. That one wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
that
I
wasn't bad.
like Hubie Halloween. There's some what else am I gonna tell you? Shit.
Grown ups. He's like broke his arms.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Don't zip line, guys. Gotta be careful. Zip line adventures. Mhm. Fargo, he's good, but yeah, a lot of the Quentin Tarantino. I'm a big fan.
I forgot about him being Mr. Pink, dude. Why do I gotta
Yeah,
be Mr. Pink?
yeah, because it's good flick. Love me some Quentin. Uh, but yeah, Boardwalk Empire. That's a sleeper. If anyone has HBO Max, go ahead and watch episode 1, season 1. Give it a sight, and you'll see. It's pretty gripping, pretty good show. I watched it all the way through. Kind of like Sopranos action. Uh, Always a good watch.
Hey, I don't know if you saw, but I just threw this badass hat on, Deeds. We're still
The
setting all of our friends up with the new cap. I think we have about 25 left. Go ahead and get yourself one. The shipping is now free. We can thank
Free.
WCR Marketing for that.
Thank you,
They're
Steve and
they're
Jill.
really
Thank you.
yeah, they're really hooking it up for our listeners, trying to make it the most cost effective as possible. So go get you one. We will throw up the link here in a little bit in the chat. Go get one. Go get one. Go get one. Definitely voice actor Randall in Monsters Inc. He is perfect in that one.
Oh yeah,
He's such a fucking creeper, and not all like. How can you make a cartoon character a creeper like that? He's
I don't
good.
know. Takes gravitas, a lot
It
of
does.
range,
It does
emotional depth.
indeed. It does indeed. So yeah,
Don't forget
back to the
Patrick
hats.
Warburton. Go ahead.
Go get one. Patrick Warburton, another great voice actor.
Yeah, he was Gronk or whatever in Emperor's New Groove. So he was technically a bad henchman, but just the funniest sounding henchman you could ever imagine. Yeah,
Joe
Patrick Warburton.
Swanson.
Who?
Joe Swanson. That's
Oh,
Patrick
yeah, Patrick
from
Warburton,
Family Guy.
Family
Yeah.
Guy, wheelchair.
Putty.
Very sad.
Putty from Seinfeld.
Buddy, yeah, I'm gonna
Uh,
break up with you now. I love that guy. Actually, my favorite. I like the movie. It's a sleeper. The Tick, the animated series. The
yeah,
Tick on
yeah,
Fox was great. Then the Fox brought back the Tick, and then Amazon brought back the Tick again.
yeah.
Uh, I just wish they would have kept it, but they had other plans. Also, a sleeper with Patrick Warburton. Check out the Tick, guys. It should be on Amazon Prime, hidden somewhere in there. The Tick.
That was a good one too. I do recall that. I
Little
remember
wooden
watching
boy.
the cartoon
Boom.
growing up. Like
Yes.
not my little brother watched it more, but I thought the cartoon was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I love the cartoons. Saturday morning cartoons of the Tick was good. Eek the Cat, and Terrible Thunder Lizards,
Do you, ever,
Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain.
we were talking earlier about PlayStation games. Do you ever play
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim?
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
The game was wild.
Yes, it was. Crash
Earthworm
Bandicoot,
Jim.
same kind of universe, kind of fun.
Yeah,
Spinning
I like
around.
that one. I like that one.
I was more of a Super Nintendo guy. I didn't get like the Sega Genesis, PlayStation. I think I skipped. I didn't have one of those. I had the 64. Then I got the PS2, the 3, 4, 5. Have fun. But I don't play it.
Nice.
My son plays my PS5. If anything, I would buy that GoldenEye First Light game. But I don't want to be a gamer. I'm like 30 to 40 years old. I don't want to be sitting in a chair playing games. I'll be that guy. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but my wife will punch me in the face. Get over here. You know. So, but anyway, happy birthday, Kylie.
Happy birthday, Kylie. Don't punch Deeds in the face. That wouldn't be
Yeah,
nice.
that would be good. She never has. I'm pretty quick. I move fast. I'm slippery like a snake.
You're like,
But,
not for nothing.
try and
She
find
she hasn't landed one yet.
me. She hasn't caught me yet. Dodge, dive, duck, and dodge. So, but no,
There you
she's
go.
good. She's happy. But we're gonna probably wrap it up because I know she's got the pickled puss to take to school today and swing by and stuff. So I'm gonna take over the chair action.
Nice.
But yeah, so
Well, she's
everyone
got to
out
go
there.
get her birthday drink from Starby, right?
Well, I asked her, "Do you want me to get it now?" Or she goes, "No." Are you sure? So she's gonna get it herself. I hope she gets like a nice warm chocolate croissant or something to go with it.
There you go.
Wash that down. Yeah. So if anybody else, real quick, got a favorite Steve Buscemi movie, go ahead and throw it in the comments. Craig Hensel says The Big Lebowski. I'm a Lebowski. You're a Lebowski. Brent told me on the phone. What do you want me to do about it? Am I responsible for every rug that's micturated across this fair city? I'm not Jeffrey Lebowski. I'm the dude. You're
I'm
Jeffrey
the dude.
Lebowski.
I'm the dude. Hey, what you think about that picture of me swinging on the rope yesterday? That's pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, so that's how people end up in the hospital. So I'm just saying, you got to be careful on those swings.
Shirtless,
jacked up
just
Mountain
rocking
Dew.
it, just having a good old time.
Keep on rocking in the free world.
Dude, weekends in Denver with the fam are amazing. I sometimes wish that I lived there at least a couple months out of the year. That's life goals. Maybe one day, Deej. Maybe one day.
Maybe move to Damien Town as soon as possible.
Yeah, the D stands for Damien, not Denver.
That's it. That's Damien.
Yeah,
Damien. But yes, he was.
I will
Randall
tell you this too, man. Friday, I got a chance to hang out with Chris Versace and Jeremy, as I mentioned. One of the reasons I love Denver so much is my cousin. His location of his house is so centrally located, and it is on that wild ass street called Colfax. And there's so much popping that literally I can walk to 20 different types of restaurants.
Street tacos, baby.
Dude, like there's a pizza joint that is open from about 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. that serves biscuits and gravy and all sorts of biscuit sandwiches in the morning, then pizza all afternoon, and a walk-up window that you can walk up to till 2 o'clock in the night. 2 o'clock in the morning, I mean.
I want a burrito. I had a guy who used to who was a smart entrepreneur guy, but he opened up a store that sold burritos open from like 9 p.m. until 4 p.m. a.m. in the morning. And basically he had like 10 microwaves in the back and was just microwaving frozen burritos and selling them to people. And people were paying big ass, And he was like, yeah, we just had like 10 microwaves back there, beep, 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 and just microwaving the shit out of stuff. So it could be done, folks. $1 a dream,
microwave
frozen burritos and some microwaves. That was the hood in Cleveland. That's how it works. But entrepreneur dreams. Things to do in Denver when you're dead. Haven't seen that one or don't remember that. That tells me like that's a Janine Garofalo movie, and that sounds like it's very explainy. But I think I'll check it out.
I recall seeing it, but I don't remember anything about it.
Right, maybe a Ben Stiller Janine Garofalo collaboration, I think. And so Janine kind of like she's like Minnie Driver. Like I don't need to watch that. I don't need to stare at it. I'm going to watch something else. Do we have Static? Or maybe like Putty from Seinfeld, just raw dogging it on a plane,
Oh, you cracked me up.
Yeah. All right, also, Patrick Warburton was in a movie called Big Trouble. It was came out in 2001. It was about a bunch of guys in shenanigans in Florida. like our Florida man, Rick Day, who probably slept in this morning, but we'll get him on at some point. We'll talk to him. Hope he's doing well. Maybe his alarm didn't go off, but everything is good. Patrick Warburton, check him out. Happy birthday, Kylie. Eat your breakfast.
Happy birthday, Kylie. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Let's give some shout outs and wrap this bad boy up. It is unfortunate that Rick couldn't join us today. Everything will be all good. We'll get him on. We'll catch him on the flip side.
On the flip side,
I'll go ahead and give it a start. I would love to thank Jeremy and again, Jeremy and Chris for meeting me while I was on the road. Damien for popping in on Monday. I want to thank everybody who tunes in Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, who joins us for coffee and bullshits with us and listens to us talk about Steve Buscemi and Patrick Warburton, clean windows and gutter sticks and nothing matters
squeaky
and
squeak squeaker.
yep, all that nonsense. So welcome to our world. Mark and I try to put on a little show for you guys Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 Eastern. Today's guest unfortunately didn't pan out the way we imagined, but hey, we're always here for you guys. We appreciate you very much, and you guys kick ass. Shout out to WCR Zero and Sorbo for being such great friends of the show. Would love to thank the Lambrinides brothers, all the cats back in Florida and New York, and yeah, WCR
Flow
Marketing
Rider.
as well.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, I'll give a pop shout real quick. Thank you everybody for watching the show this morning. Rick, we'll get back with you. Goo, thanks for being you. Patrick Warburton, thanks for being you as well. Steve Buscemi, your range. I mean, you deserve an Academy Award. I think you won an Emmy for Boardwalk Empire, but
He absolutely did. He absolutely, I think more than one, to be honest.
Yeah, a couple. He's got a couple on his shelf, but not to toot any horns or anything. But so thank you, Steve, for being Steve. Scott, thanks for the shout out. Reminded me of my favorite Armageddon Steve Buscemi movies. Everybody else, thank you. We're gonna have a kind of a laid back June.
Yeah,
but July will come back swinging. So
yeah, we are. I've mentioned a couple times, kind of taking like a loose approach to the month of June. I'm not giving you guys, or we're not giving you guys a full month of loaded guests. We're kind of playing it by ear. Normally, we're a month ahead of schedule, which is great. But I also think that sometimes it's cool for us to take a break and play things loosey goosey, baby. I do have a question for our viewers, watchers, listeners, friends of the show. I've contemplated bringing on some other guests, not necessarily window cleaning related. I want to know what other people think because sometimes personal stories are just as good as window cleaning related stories. Thoughts on what you guys think about that? Yeah, because I think sometimes it'd be fun just to, we talk life anyways. Why not bring on some other guests? So yeah, man, I just want to hear what everybody thinks about that. It is summertime. We're trying to fill some gaps. And yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. Obviously we talked all May mental health. June is Pride Month. I don't know how we're gonna add that into the mix, but
nothing matters poll.
There you go. Maybe that could be part of a giveaway for the end of the month, as I mentioned when I was trying to put you on blast and spend your gift card. He said, "You sound like my wife." I remember that line. I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah, we all got wives.
Check your pockets.
I mean, that's the point. I want to give back. So I want to do like little giveaways, like this gutter thing. We'll do a bigger giveaway, but if I can spread it out and pepper it throughout the months, to 2026, it'll be awesome. So I've got a lot of time left, but we're gonna do something big here shortly.
Sweet. The Prez just replied. He's like, "Love it. Bring it on in. Mix it up." I think it might be kind of fun sometimes to do some stuff like that. Also, one of the things that when you and I first started doing this, I told you that I wanted to do some like one-on-one interviews with some of my like clients and or people that I've worked with in the past.
Deep dives.
Yeah, but I think it might be almost just as fun to do it with you, Deeds, to have it live on the show in that aspect. Just to share stories that way too. Maybe expand our viewership and our audience, so to speak.
Yeah, we're working on Instagram. We're trying to get active and fill the algorithm and stuff. But we appreciate everybody that pops in and gives us some tips, ideas, or listens to the show. We love everybody. We thank everybody for watching. Just two potatoes here talking about stuff. And yeah, input is appreciated. Different kind of guests, because it's a small niche market industry, but there's a lot of other tentacles that touch, pressure
Yeah.
washing or stuff.
Well,
Type
not only
stuff.
that, like you and I both have our own stories and we've done stuff in our past and we have crazy backgrounds and things like that. So I think sometimes maybe bringing on some other guests that would help explain who know us outside of the window cleaning industry. Like, people have said about bringing our wives on or this and that. Like I thought about maybe my cousin who I've been out. He's in a different industry. Just different people. I think it would be fun to have on. And a lot of people have reached out to me in the past about like, hey, it'd be cool to be on the show. And I'm like, okay, you do know it's window cleaning, right? But I know that there's ways that we can incorporate other guests. And I feel pretty comfortable in mine and yours abilities and capabilities to interact with people, regardless of the situation or what industry they're in. So I think it might be fun in the future, something to just keep an open mind to. And yeah, Jeremy says get Steve Buscemi on.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna have my people reach out to his people. Uh, we don't have people. It's me, you, and Kylie. So yeah,
that's
um,
it.
yeah.
We have a.
But
I'm trying to think of that Steve Buscemi quote. Do you think God hides in terror at what He's created down here? Because or whatever he said. It's a very, very deep Buscemi quote. So I'm sorry I can't get it.
it's all good. I wonder if it was written for him or if he really thinks that way.
Yeah. All right. The quote is, yeah, do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what is created here on earth? That was actually written by Robert Rodriguez. That's Spy Kids 2, folks. We didn't even track that Steve Buscemi was in Spy Kids 2. I had that quote in my head from him, not knowing it was from Spy Kids. But
Nice.
yes, he stays up there because he's afraid of what he created down here. Deep
Ah,
words from a
I'm
deep
sorry.
ranged actor.
Gave you my hand that whole time. Floyd's telling me he wants to go outside, so I guess
He's
it's
gonna
time to let.
like a
Yeah.
like a Las Vegas stripper. If you don't pay him, he's gonna shit on your rug. Get out of
No,
here.
I don't want
I'll
any of
do it.
that action. I don't want
No.
any of that action.
But anyway,
Well,
everyone, make it a great day.
you guys
I gotta
enjoy.
get going. I
Yeah,
got Kylie out of the
enjoy the
chair
rest
here.
of your day. Much love to you, Deeds, and everybody. Thanks for popping in. I hope your passion bucket's full, and if not, tune in Friday as we get down and have some fun. And I am glad to be back home. And there's Bob tearing shit up. What do you tell him, Deeds? Fucking A,
Change
Bob.
your rubbers. Change your rubbers and your resin today, folks.
Yep. Stay up, stay
Stay
gold.
gold. Beep beep.
Woo!